Hey, what's up guys? All right, so we're gonna make a pretty cool meal today. This is a good meal to kind of start off. If you don't know anything about cooking, this would be a kind of go-to to kind of get started. It's an easy meal to make and it's delicious, right? If you're cooking for your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, whatever the case is, this will be, like I said, just a good meal to make for that person if they like what you're gonna be shown. So let's get into it. All right, so we have all the ingredients laid out on the table for you guys to check it out, and let's go ahead and go over everything that we have. So let's break it down. So for spices, we have red pepper flakes, salt, pepper, and chili powder. Okay, we got chicken over here. Now, my recommendation is to marinate your chicken for, if you can, a day or at least an hour. Okay, I did like a little lemon pepper. So I squeezed some lemon, put in some pepper, a little bit of garlic in there, let it marinate for a night. That's what you get. Okay, so then you have vegetables, green onions, a green pepper, and 1 tomato. Okay, some any kind of, Mexican style cheddar jack cheese. This is good enough. Okay, a can of cream of mushroom soup. You can either go with mushroom or chicken, but I like to do both because they both have good flavor. Like the mushroom inside of this can, it's a good flavor to add. Plus it has half and half, so you get a little bit of both worlds in the can. Okay, and then you have sour cream. Okay, you guys can get a little thing like this. This is good enough. You don't need a giant thing of it. Whatever, if you do, great. But this will do you good. You only need a half a cup for the sour cream. That's it. Of course, you can't forget about burritos. You're definitely gonna need that. Get whatever the heck you want. Doesn't really matter. And then I guess last but not least is a giant pan. Now get whatever pan you want. Anything works. This is my mom's 200-year-old pan. Whatever, it works, right? So let's just go ahead and use this. And then don't forget some oil. Try to use an extra virgin olive oil, and let's get started. Okay, so before we go ahead and get started, we're gonna cook the meat first. It's gonna take the longest. So I already have the flame on. Make sure you guys keep the heat on low, okay? You're cooking chicken, you don't need to burn the heck out of it. So let's go ahead and put it on the pan. Actually, put a little bit of olive oil on there, just a little bit. You don't need much. Okay, spread it around a little bit on the pan so it kind of gets an even surface. Okay, and then we're gonna put the chicken on. Okay, so as it sizzles, you guys want to make sure you guys kind of move it around from time to time because you don't want it to just sit, okay? Okay, and then let it sit on the heat. Go ahead and cover. That's it. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and start up the vegetables as the meat cooks. So let's get started with that. We're gonna cut up the green onions. All right, tomato, let's go ahead and cut it up. Okay, so make sure you guys take out those seeds, okay? You don't want these things to be soggy, so what I like to do is just push out the seeds just like that, okay, so it doesn't become soggy. Okay, so make sure when you guys are cooking your chicken, okay, yes, it's on a low heat, but remember, let's say 4 minutes on each side, okay? That's it. Because it's gonna go in the oven as well, and it's gonna cook even more. So you don't need to have the chicken on there for a long time. 4 minutes on each side, and that should be good enough, okay? All right, so the vegetables are all cut, and the meat is cooked, and it's diced. So that's done. You guys can actually just put this to the side for the moment, okay? Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and make the sauce, okay? So you guys get your pan. Mine was a little bit hot, so make sure you guys put it down on a little mat, okay, if that's the case. So grab your cream of mushroom, okay? Real easy, just open it up, throw it in the pan, right? Everybody can do that. It's the easiest part. If you want to get a little bit of extra out, what I like to do is take a little spatula and then kind of just scoop out the rest. So the next thing is going to be the sour cream. Okay, with the sour cream, like I said in the beginning, you're only using a half a cup, okay? So just a half a cup of sour cream. And what I like to do is just scoop it out. Put it in, and by the way, do not use too much sour cream because you'll have an odd taste. Too much sour cream is bad, little is better, okay? I didn't even fill it up. That's plenty. Okay, so that's good. So I'm gonna put that in with the mixture. Now, with the spices, it depends on how you guys feel about spice. I put red pepper flakes in. You don't have to do that. I even just take a little bit because that's enough. Okay, and I just spread it out evenly. Let's put in just a little bit of chili. I mean, just a little pinch is good enough. Okay, a little bit of pepper. Like I said, you don't have to go crazy. Just a little is enough. And just a little bit of salt. More. Okay, and then go ahead and stir that. Okay, so I have the heat on, okay, and we're gonna keep stirring a little bit more. Now the heat, I don't have on high, like I said, like a medium low, whatever that means to you guys. So stir it up a little bit. All right, so as it's cooking here, keep moving it around because you don't want it to like overheat or anything like that. So you just constantly keep stirring a little bit. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw in our meat, our vegetables, and you're gonna kind of cook it in there for about maybe 3 minutes, probably just 5 minutes. You don't have to use all the meat, but this is enough for us. Okay, and go ahead and stir that around. And you can see with the vegetables, it brings out a nice color in your sauce. And this is what's going to be going in the burrito itself. All right, finally we're done. All right, so now we can go ahead and do the fun part, right? So you guys have your sauce and you guys have your burrito. Okay, you guys just put in a little bit, not too much. Okay, about there is good. And then what I like to do next is go ahead and just roll it like that. So see how I did that? So I basically rolled it and then kind of pushed it back. Okay? And so it spreads evenly across the burrito. And then you kind of just roll it into it, just like that. And then that's one done, just like that. Okay, so that's one. What I like to do is butter up the pan. I actually don't like to use oil on the pan. Why? Because butter puts in more flavor when you cook it up with the burrito. So I like to take the butter and just spread it around. You just spread it around all along the edges of the pan. So let's go ahead and put the burritos inside of the pan. All right, and give it some space as well, guys. Okay, I only have, what do I have? 3, so I got 6 burritos in total. So just evenly spread them out in your pan. So what I like to do now is I like to take a little bit of oil. If you guys don't want to do this, I don't care. Okay, I like to take a little bit of oil, put it on your hand. Okay, and then what I like to do is spread it evenly across the top of the burrito, because you're gonna put cheese on top and you want it to stick. Not too much oil, just enough. All right, so take your cheese and you guys are gonna put a little bit on the pan. So let's go ahead and put a little bit of cheese, just like that. All right, so there's the final result, and doesn't that look good? So let's throw it in the oven.
Yes, they got a lot of places.
All right, so now we're done. So we're gonna go ahead and throw it in the oven. Make sure you set to 350 on the oven, and that's it. You throw it in there, 35 minutes. Okay, so unfortunately, we forgot to turn the sound at the very end. But it came out to be delicious as always. And I would say watch it. So I said 35 minutes. I would say about 30 minutes, and check it every 10 minutes.
you know, don't burn it to hell, but it should be good. And I hope you guys enjoy the video, as these dirty rats are enjoying the food as well. We're enjoying it too, so hopefully you guys like it, and have a good night, or I should say have a good rest of your day, or whatever time it is that you're watching this video.